Hi, I've been asked to give an Ethics and Welfare Committee update. I'm going to try and keep it brief because we are seriously busy people. So we do an awful lot that goes on behind the scenes. But to summarise, I'm the chair, Mary Smith is the deputy chair, and we have Nikki Jarvis, Kate Maxwell, Sarah Rogers, Colin Roberts, Dave Rendell. And we also, on every meeting, have Dave Mountford, our CEO, and Fiona Cunnington from the Beaver office. So we met last in February 13th. And I know it's a bit late coming to you all, but, better late than never. Just reflects how busy we have been. But we're really excited to be launching our welfare case toolkit soon. We're in the final stages of confirming with the RSPCA that everyone's happy with the guidance that we're going to be delivering to our membership and how to deal with welfare cases out in the field. And it can be a bit overwhelming, let's just say, and people can get stuck in sort of corners they're not happy with legally and things like that. So that's going to be really useful and was something that was requested by the profession as well, by our membership. So we're hoping to fulfil that promise that we made to deliver something user friendly and mobile that could be seen and used in the field. So that's almost there now. Then the other big project is the Equine Obesity project. So we are keen to tackle this massive welfare issue, and our members, you guys have all said in the membership surveys for years now that it's a big issue for you all out in practice, and it's something that we want Beaver to be working on, and we have been working on it. This has been going on for a few years now. Nothing happens overnight. But the efforts from council members have been huge, as well as those from David and the Beaver staff. And we have essentially created a nice resource online of all the different information and guidance out there, most of which comes from the welfare charities, but things like body condition scoring, nutrition advice, raising muzzle advice, it's all out there, and that's fantastic. But creating something that's going to have a really big impact and really decrease the instance of equine obesity is what we want to do. And historically, whilst good information is out there, the uptake and the I suppose what we're seeing every day when we go out on our calls is still a lot of obese horses, and we really want to try and work out how we can get these numbers down. So we're going to tackle it from a slightly different angle than has been done previously, and we are getting the Behavioural Insights team, which is known as the Nudge Unit, to come and help us think along the lines of how we can affect behavioural change in owners more effectively. And that, I think, is going to be fairly key to the success of this project and how that applies to not just this project, but also we're hoping it will apply across the board to a lot of other things that we do as an association. So that is going to be an important day for us all, which will be the 9th of April, and the whole of council, I think, is going, bar maybe one or two who can't make it. But we've also invited other members from the the obesity field, if you like, who are going to come and sit in on that meeting with us for the day and see what comes of it. So we'll be reporting back from that in due course. Then we have two new projects coming from our new members, our new council and committee members. Sarah Rogers is keen to look at the welfare of equine vets themselves and wants to look at sort of work-life balance and mental health and productivity, different working patterns, things like that. So that's quite exciting, and that will obviously touch a lot on what Renata's been doing with her employment survey, and also on what I've been doing, which was kickstarted by our past president Vicky Nichols with Mum's Vet. So it's really, really quite an exciting project coming from there. And then last but not least, we have Colin Roberts, who would love to try and keep momentum up on the injuries survey, which had an enormous impact on us as vets by realising quite what a risky profession we are in, working with horses. And we've already established from that survey that we need to try and prevent injuries happening much further up the cascade, rather than trying to protect us at the point at which injury is going to happen. So PPE, whilst very important in certain situations, is not the answer to it all. We need to try and basically, make horses safe to handle and be around when we're carrying out procedures. And a lot of that is down to training. So Colin has a sort of dream really to try and get vets trained up in techniques and learn, how to do things safely in a much more specific way, going right from vet school through to, CPD for experienced vets who've been doing it for years, because quite frankly things are always changing, and there are always new skills that we can learn which will keep us safer when out and about doing our jobs. So that's it. That's what we're at the moment, and we welcome any queries or ideas from the members regarding these projects. We are working for you, and that's important, that we're reflecting the general opinions of our membership. So get in touch, email the office, or by all means email me directly, and look forward to updating you after the next meeting.